Steve Evans, your thoughts?
Well, I don't think either team deserve anything from the game. We get 1 point, they get two. I think 0-0 would have been at no points, and all turning back to the game would have been better. It was a poor game. Poor individuals. We're giving people an opportunity to stake a claim, and even the one or two players that we kept in from Saturday didn't deliver a performance. So, but we're regrouping. We'll get ready for Saturday.
You made plenty of changes and new faces in there. Do you think that was a factor?
Of course, it's a factor. Yeah, and there's people come back from. Foster Caskey's missed the last 3 or 4 days through, obviously, his wife's having a baby, so that takes that away. And then there's other factors. Harry Anderson coming back, playing 45 minutes, which he got. Players in different positions, uncomfortable positions, because we've tried to look forward to having a larger main group on Saturdays now. So the good thing is we get this out of the way tonight, and then we have 3 or 4 weeks where it's Saturday. So we are one of the teams that benefits from that. I'm not worried about losing in penalties. I think penalties you win, you lose. It is what it is. Perhaps we could do a little bit better in between the sticks to save one. But other than that, we'll work hard and we'll go again.
The game itself, it had its moments in the first half, but second half was a bit of a slog.
Well, I think the whole shape system has to go straight away when you're putting Alan McDonald to left back. It tells you that we're trying to be a little bit protective. We're taking Peter Gianni off. I think he got manhandled 5 or 6 times in the box in the first half. I'll go and ask the referee in a minute, but I thought he was poor. If that's the standard where they're trying to bring up from the National League, keep him in the National League. And that's for both teams, for Johnny's team as well, not just our team. So I think there's decisions that mystified both benches, hence Big Terry gets a yellow. Probably should have got a red for what he said. I'd certainly got a red, but I don't cry out for that for coaching staff because you have to endure the decisions.
They had some players that tested your defence?
Yeah, they're testing defenders that are coming on cold, no planning for minutes, but have to do minutes because of young Reece gets a knock right early in the second half. That changed the shape of the team and what we were about. And then obviously we're trying to protect players like, getting Harry Anderson through, getting Elliot List through. Both have come through fine, so that's a step in the right direction. But yeah, listen, if I had 25 priorities when I woke up this morning, winning at Wimbledon was top of them because I want to win every game we play. But I won't be remembering it 12 months from now, that's for sure.
And the new players that came on tonight, and your thoughts on them?
I think some good performances. I think some players that have to learn quickly. You have to learn how we play quickly. I'm saying under 23 football, you stand in 10 yards of space every time. We want the ball and think you can play. You have to work hard for the team. I think he did that well second half. First half he wasn't as effective, but yeah, there was other players. Listen, it's not been a good night for us in terms of individuals busting the door down to get in the thoughts for Saturday. But in saying that, we're carrying 1 or 2 knocks from Saturday, so from Leyton Orient, so we have to be making sure we get the team right for Carlisle, which is a big game, considering there's only 2 in League One taking place on Saturday.
Absolutely, it's a big game and presumably a much bigger squad to select from.
Well, we hope so. We're getting players back slowly, as we can see, coming out the treatment room. And that's good. Well, the young Reece has joined it, but, we didn't take any chance with Louis Thompson. We didn't even have to travel. He's available for the weekend. So he missed Leyton Orient. So from that point of view, we are getting stronger. We're getting more confident as we see more bodies training. And young kitman Keith Bell said to me when we trained yesterday, I've never seen so many Stevenage players this season out on the training ground. And he laughed, and we all had a chuckle at it because normally we've been out there with 12 and 13 bodies. So it was nice to see, a compliment that's getting nearer where we need to go. But still some big players, Louis Thompson, Ben Thompson, Aaron Presley, still some big players in the treatment room that we need to come and help and support the group.
And more miles for some of the players like Harry Anderson and Elliot List.
Yeah, that was great. Ken Hemmings as well has not had a lot of action. It was good to get him on the pitch. He's gone the whole duration. He didn't get he didn't get much service, if any service. So we'll improve on that when he's in the main team. But listen, every game we play, we learn. We don't win, we don't lose. We've said it. We learn. We've learnt lots about individuals tonight. Lots about individuals, where they can play, where they can't play, how they play. And this game is all about learning.
Getting sick of penalties? That's the 3rd penalty shootout, and only in the first week of September.
No, listen. I think even when you see 8 minutes at the end, the game's gone crazy. But I don't understand a lot of things pre-game. I don't understand the refereeing appointment, that we don't have a Football League referee. Maybe he's just been promoted in the last 3 days. I don't know. But that's not quite right. And I don't think he officiated to the standard we'd expect as managers. You can see the frustration more on Johnny's face than ours. I thought he probably got the wrong end of the decisions tonight. So we'll, but we have to worry about ourselves and affect it. We'll be ready for Saturday. We've got a tough game against Carlisle. I know what Paul Simpson's all about. We've got the chequebook open and going to sign Coyote and that from Rotherham. So that, listen, we know what they're about. It'll be a tough gig for us, but we'll treat Carlisle with the respect that football club deserves. Supporters will travel in good numbers. We'll have a busy stadium. You know, we'll be doom and gloom, won't we? But we're joint top of the league, but we're doom and gloom.
Thanks, Steve.